If you are making content right now, you already know the drill. Long videos across a million different platforms equals utter chaos. You film one deep dive, a podcast, or a long interview, and then you have to chop it up into 15 to 90-second snackable clips for every channel. That process involves captioning, picking the best thumbnails, exporting in a dozen different aspect ratios, and then scheduling each one across TikTok, Instagram, and other platforms you forgot you even had. It usually requires 3 or 4 different applications, endless manual scrubbing through footage, and subscriptions that add up faster than your daily coffee habit. Have you been there? Because I certainly have, and that is why I want to talk about something I've been playing with lately that actually changes the entire game. I'm talking about Vizard, which is an AI-first tool that automatically turns those huge long-form videos into viral-ready clips without over-complicating things. It doesn't try to be a bazillion tools at once. It focuses purely on what creators really need and executes that perfectly. You instantly get automatic clip selection, built-in scheduling, and a unified content calendar to manage everything from one single place. Say goodbye to bouncing between 15 different apps just to get a single piece of content published across your network. If you care about content volume, efficient repurposing, or just desperately need to save serious time, this technology really matters. So, let me briefly walk you through exactly how this process works and why I believe it's absolutely worth giving a try. First, let's revisit that old pain point. I used to stitch clips together manually in an editor, then export, and then upload everything separately. Then I'd immediately jump to some other scheduling tool to post it, and then use yet another separate app to generate accurate captions for accessibility. CapCut's AI features are definitely nifty and often free to use, but if you're trying to process hours of content into dozens of clips automatically, it becomes manual work very quickly. Descript is amazing for editing directly from the transcript text, but that power becomes quite pricey when you start trying to scale your processing volume significantly. Traditional NLEs like Premiere are incredibly flexible regarding creative control, but they always require genuine editing time and a high level of technical skill from the operator. So the gap has always been this: who automatically finds your golden moments, optimizes them for every platform's ratio, and then handles the entire posting schedule without you hovering over the queue? That specific sweet spot is exactly where Vizard exists, and the resulting workflow is surprisingly clean and almost oddly satisfying to use. The initial flow is simple. The very first step is just uploading your massive long-form video, be it an interview, a webinar, or a full podcast episode. Once uploaded, Vizard's powerful AI engine immediately begins analyzing the entire footage to intelligently find those key highlight moments. It specifically looks for peaks in energy, genuine audience applause, any high-energy conversational answers, and major topic pivots within the discussion. The system then generates a collection of perfectly short clips optimized for various social platforms based on those identified highlights. Next, you just hop in to quickly preview all the suggested clips, and you can easily tweak a caption or trim just a half second if you feel it's necessary. After approval, you set your preferred posting frequency and select all the specific platforms where you want the content to automatically go live. Vizard then auto-schedules every single piece of content for you, or alternatively, it drops them neatly into a visual calendar you can still rearrange at will. That is the whole thing. No juggling 30 different export presets, and zero manual copy-pasting of captions into a separate scheduling backend. The 3 features I consistently call out as major headache and time savers are auto-editing, viral clips, auto-schedule, and the content calendar. But honestly, the true power comes from how these essential features talk to each other to create one cohesive, powerful workflow. Let's look closer at auto-editing viral clips, because the AI isn't just randomly cutting the footage based on simple audio levels. It's actively searching for peaks in vocal emphasis, looking at fast topic changes, and tracking big visual cues that signal an important moment. It will pull out a perfect 45-second hot take from an hour-long interview and automatically produce variants for the vertical, square, and horizontal aspect ratios by itself. The AI can also apply those necessary captions automatically, which, if you make content for mobile feeds, is simply a non-negotiable feature nowadays. Next up is auto-schedule, which delivers that satisfying experience we all crave, the true set-it-and-forget-it functionality. You tell the system how often you want posts to go live, maybe daily or perhaps just 3 times a week, and Vizard queues everything at optimal times. If you still prefer to be hands-on, you absolutely have the power to select the exact time and platform for any specific scheduled post. But the time savings become truly enormous once you have a significant backlog of past episodes that all need consistent promotion. The content calendar offers a different kind of power. It's simple yet incredibly potent for visualizing your entire output schedule. You can see exactly what is going out and when, and then you can drag and drop clips to instantly rearrange the entire publication sequence. It allows you to add quick internal notes and see platform-by-platform previews, making it superior to a messy spreadsheet. Let me give you a concrete example so you can really picture the practical benefit of this entire system in action. I had one specific 90-minute live stream where I riffed on creator burnout, editing workflows, and a strange story about a robot stealing my batteries. Vizard scanned the entire stream and pulled out about 28 distinctly potential short clips that would work wonderfully across social media. This included the absolute funniest 20-second soundbite, a solid 40-second how-to teaching moment, and a powerful 30-second emotional anecdote. It auto-generated accurate captions for all of them, suggested good thumbnails, and formatted each variant perfectly for both TikTok and YouTube Shorts. My actual time investment was maybe just 12 minutes total to approve the text, and then I simply let the system take over the posting schedule. 2 weeks later, that single source livestream was still generating consistent new audience traction without me lifting a finger to re-edit each post individually. Now, to be fair in this review, not every AI tool is going to execute this process perfectly 100% of the time. Sometimes a voice detection spike can look like a highlight when it's actually just awkward filler noise or a false alarm from the system. This is why Vizard's quick edit interface and preview step remain so important. You are still firmly in control, but you're skipping the heavy lifting. Compared to tools that only solve one part of the overall job, like just captioning or just scheduling, Vizard's strength is the end-to-end workflow. While CapCut can generate amazing visuals and do some AI editing, it stops short when it comes to converting a single long video into a full content funnel that posts itself. Other dedicated repurposing tools can quickly become extremely expensive if you are processing a large number of video hours every single month. Vizard successfully provides that critical middle ground. It's automated enough to be lightning fast, yet still completely editable by you for quality assurance. Let me give you a couple of practical tips for when you decide to start using the platform yourself to maximize those results. First, always upload your highest quality source audio and video, because the cleaner the input, the better the AI can accurately detect those key highlights. If you already have them, adding chapter markers to your original file helps the AI immensely in understanding when major topic shifts occur. Use the frequency setting to experiment initially. If you set it to post every day and it feels like too much, simply dial that posting cadence back down. If you find you can handle more frequent posts, ramp up the setting, because the AI scheduling learns patterns so you can continually optimize your output over time. Vizard is also designed to play nicely with your other favorite tools if you find you need to integrate them for specific tasks. If you love a certain fancy motion template from another app or CapCut's finishing touches, you can export the clip from Vizard and drop it in for that final polish. However, for the vast majority of standard repurposing needs, those clips coming out of Vizard are genuinely ready to publish straight away. So who exactly is this tool best suited for in today's fast-paced content landscape? Honestly, it's for anyone who creates long-form content and has the urgent need to scale up their short-form distribution across all the channels. That includes dedicated podcasters, business coaches, online educators, and even small brands with very limited internal editing resources. If you run a faceless YouTube channel, this software is pure gold because you can pull out great sound bites and schedule everything without writing a single manual description. For any creator whose primary growth mechanism depends on a steady, predictable flow of short-form content, automating this pipeline is a massive multiplier. Now, I don't want this to sound like a completely paid endorsement, because there are definitely legitimate limitations that you must keep in mind. The AI can sometimes mislabel a moment as powerful when it was actually just a false alarm, so please do not skip that crucial preview step. Some creators simply want absolute granular creative control over every single frame, and for those niche cases, manual editing will always win. But when it comes to crushing the bulk repurposing grind that takes up your entire week, Vizard truly turns a day's work into just a few minutes. If you want to try this out, check the link down in the description right now to sign up and upload your very first long video source file. Start with just one episode. Let the AI do the initial heavy lifting of finding those highlights, and then just see what happens. Set a modest posting cadence, peek at that content calendar for a moment, and make small tweaks as you go along to see the live impact. You will be genuinely surprised how much content backlog you can convert into a full month's worth of consistent social posts without major effort. At the end of the day, the content game is really about achieving consistency far more than achieving fleeting perfection. Tools like Vizard don't replace your creativity. They strategically free up the necessary time for you to actually be creative more frequently. So whether you're expertly reusing an old podcast, breaking down a complex tutorial, or turning a giant live stream into daily shorts, this is the easiest path I've found. Go give this platform a thorough spin right now. Upload just one long video, let the AI suggest the clips, and watch the amount of work immediately vanish from your plate. If you want to dive deeper into my specific workflow tips or see step-by-step examples, hit me up in the comments or check the notes for supplemental resources. Now go out there, create that essential content, set it all on a schedule, and finally start enjoying the process of content creation again.